What's up, you guys? CRS 2023. We're here with the Backstage Pass. My name is Kirsty Krause. We have Brandon Morrell and CJ Garten running around here. And of course, one of our favorites live right here at the Omni Hotel, JD Shelburne. We had the title track to the album that's coming out. Neon Hallelujah was released February 16th. There is so much to celebrate. And I'm sure you've always been busy. So we're talking tours, we're talking new music, all the stuff. How has everything gone with the title track thus far?
It's going great.
Neon Hallelujah. What a great title. Yes. Good morning.
It is. The Hallelujah it's hard to spell. Now I know how to spell it, but when I first got this song, I'll never be able to spell this
I'd be
right.
in the same boat.
Yeah, new record is coming out this year. I put a new record out every 2 years, and I've been able to basically live off touring for every 2 years off a new album. So I'm really pumped to sing new songs. We did a listening party a couple weeks ago to kind of get people hype on the record. It was a sold out show, so about 150 people got to come in and hear this new music before the public. And so that was something different we'd never done. So 14 songs on this record. Neon's the first one out, and I'm really excited. And I've worked with a lot of hit writers. I've got a lot of great songs I really feel like, and I think it's some of my best work. 2021, I had Straight from Kentucky out. Had I think 4 videos on CMT. I mean, it was my best. I feel like every year I keep saying that, but it's the truth. I find better songs. I'm a better singer as the year before, and so top 10
Just
record.
getting better PR. Yes, like your personal best.
Talk about Kentucky Living magazine. I mean, we talked about this. You and I had a phone call. We talked about it. Best in Kentucky, musician, band. Magazine. Again, Readers 2021. Hell of an honor. People talk about it all the time. They don't get into this for the honors, awards, recognition, but nice to know, kind of like we do. We always recognize the artists here on the program. It's about the hard work and the grind you guys put into it.
It is, man. This is something you have to eat, sleep, breathe. 24/7, 365. People can forget about you pretty quick in the music business. There's just so many people out there doing the same thing. So I feel like you have to sustain putting songs out, staying on socials, getting out and touring. And that's what I have my most fun is burning the road up, get out and playing shows. That's how we make our living. So, when I'm not playing music, I'm not making a living. So I'm constantly out trying to find new opportunities. And luckily I've been able to sustain that for over a decade. So it's hard to believe.
One of the things you've always been very good at is how close you are with your fans and how much you make them feel special. I was just talking to Cheryl down in, Tampa, Florida. Super fan. She says she gets emails from you every day. She loves it. She gets pictures of your baby. She said he really knows how to obviously we knew that as well, but hearing that directly from one of your biggest fans at Music on the Bay, a festival,
that's pretty cool.
And we're talking about you. This was 2 weeks ago. So
that's awesome.
Talk to us about some of the things you do to your fans to make them feel special. You have a spreadsheet? Is that true?
No, it's actually I try to. I tell you what helps is Bands in Town has this thing where you can get out, email your fans, and it goes right to every one of your followers. And I try to post on socials, and that's all me. I don't hire a firm to do that. I try to share photos of our everyday life, my music, of course, concerts upcoming, pictures of our son Jax, and I think all that has helped because you would not believe how many times people come up and say, "Oh, we love seeing Jax on Facebook," or the photo of your wife at Christmas was awesome. But that's just who we are, and I have a lot of loyal fans I've built from the ground up that that have helped me get to where I am. And so I feel like you really have to sustain that and keep fans in the forefront to keep driving people like your music.
Let's talk about One Less Girl, Top 30 Music Road. How does that sound? How does that feel?
It was awesmake man. You got me a show with Tim McGraw.
Yes.
You got me a show with ZZ Top. It really helped it helped me actually make a little bit more money.
That's a good thing.
Radio helped me, get some more shows. And it's hard to believe that was 2018.
Yeah.
It's my first CRS. That's when we first met.
That's exactly when we first met too.
We're certainly happy to have you back at our second CRS, but now we're celebrating the 6th studio album with 14 songs on it. What can we expect? Tell us everything.
Well, I'm pumped to put 14 songs out. I can't believe I've recorded 14, but I did most of it during the fall of 2022 so I could write it off on my taxes.
Nice.
I know how this business works, man. Uncle Sam will take it off.
Such a smart
brother.
business,
Amen.
right? Yes.
And so I recorded the whole album, 14 songs. I'm going to be putting a gospel song out, which I'm really pumped about.
Oh.
So I've never done that. And then I just compiled 14 songs that are fun to play, that I think are still my vibe. that are catchy and I think radio ready. I think every song's a hit, and you know, I've spent a lot of time, a lot of hard-earned money, and you know, a lot of time on the road just testing songs live, figure out what's the piece of the puzzle to put in this record. I feel like I've put the best that I've found so far. So.
I love that. We have such a sweet spot for artists that do a lot of charity work too, and you've raised a lot of money for the St. Jude Children's Hospital. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, I've basically built my career on charity work. So I started when I first picked up guitar, when I was out just trying to build a name, tell people who I was. For 10 years straight, I'd go back to my hometown and we did a St. Jude softball game. We'd play our hometown radio station, and I'd compile my band, some of my most loyal fans. We'd get on a team. We'd have the whole uniform, jerseys, and we raised over like $60,000 for St. Jude. We were able to send a check through the station. You know, I was actually home visiting my parents this weekend. I was talking to my cousin over the weekend. He's like, we got to bring back that charity game and do it sometime. We haven't done it in 3 or 4 years since the pandemic, and who knows, man? Maybe you bringing that up will motivate me to do it again. But we love to get back to the kids, and I've met so many people on the way that have dealt with cancer, that have been a part of St. Jude. And when you now have a son of my own that is, you know, just our world, and you know, has been an amazing blessing for us. And just to know that kids out there can go to St. Jude and not cost them a dime. And so I'm able to get back on that. Always grateful.
That's just fabulous. We always love having you here. And of course, celebrating new music is our favorite thing to do with artists. Good timing too with CRS here again. We're at the Backstage Pass at the Omni CRS 2023 JD Shelburne. If you guys haven't followed him, what are you doing? You need to. And also follow him on Bands in Town. Shout out to Bands in Town because you get direct emails letting you know when the artists are coming to your city. You definitely have to catch JD live. We highly recommend it.
You know where I'm going with this. We were talking before, so I did get to go Cats too as well, because the Field of 68 was just announced. Grand Slam Sports and Music, hence the Sports Guys Podcast.com. We're in the heavy music season now, back in the heavy thing with March Madness, baseball, and football season starting. So, SEC tournament, I went to the championship game, Alabama, A&M. Alabama just kicked everybody's tail right now. Ranked number 1, got a number 1 seed now, ranked number 4 in the nation at the time, along with Kansas, of course, Purdue, and hometown here, University of Houston, ranked number 1. They were number 1 seed. How do you feel about Kentucky in the tournament? What happened in the SEC title game? Or tournament, I should say.
We first of all, I was rooting for you guys to beat Alabama. We've our last couple of years, and we've had 8 titles. We've won like 31 SEC championships. Calipari's won 7 since himself since he's been since 10. So we've owned the SEC for many years. But the last couple of years, you know, injuries have kind of hurt us. But shots just haven't fallen. Haven't fallen from the Wildcats. So Vanderbilt beat us out of the semis. If you'd told me Vanderbilt would have beat us out in the semis of the SEC,
No.
I mean, how much money did Nashville lose on Saturday night?
It was a lot. That's a lot.
So, but hopefully we're in the tournament as a 6 seed.
You're in the tournament. Yeah.
I'm happy with that. We have been to the national championship game as an 8 seed. We beat the number 1 Wichita State. They were 36-0 back in 2000. I think it was 14. So we've been there. So it's whoever's hot. Carolina can tell you that last year. It's A&M, man.
Well, we got in. That's the bottom line.
I thought y'all beat Alabama.
I thought so too. Like I said, too much 3-point shooting and too much transition baskets and all that good stuff too. He knows when we come back on, we're gonna get him to talk sports. That's what we love to do there. Huge Kentucky Wildcat
Go
fan.
Cats, baby.
Give him a follow across all the socials out there. The one, the only JD Shelburne new music coming up here in 2023. More to come here from CRS. Stay tuned.